Hi everyone, did you know that it is possible that a single person can have two completely different DNA profile? Yes, it sounds like a science fiction, but it's actually possible. So it is called chimerism. My focus will be on tetragrammatic chimerism. How does this work? Normally, for a normal person, a single sperm fertilizes a single egg to form one person. So when we have a situation of two sperms fertilized by two eggs fertilized by two sperms, that gives us our fraternal twin, non-identical twin. But in this situation, two sperms fertilizes two different eggs, and these eggs, after they form zygote, they later fuse together at the early stage of development and come as one individual, one person. And normally such condition is supposed to result into two people. So it's not like two people in one person. So it's possible that this person, in some part of their tissues, they have the DNA profile of Mr. A, of the zygote A, and in some other tissue, DNA profile of zygote B. Before we dive in, let me quickly explain why DNA testing works. Every child has 50% of DNA from each parent. 50% from the father, 50% from the mother. And paternity test for specific genetic markers. So if the required paternal markers are missing, it means that the man is excluded. The man is not the father. So a properly conducted test is over 99.9% accurate, which is why it is the legal gold standard. Now, let's talk about chimerism and paternity. Before we dive into that, you need to understand that this condition we are talking about, this chimerism we are talking about, is extraordinarily rare. It's a very, very rare condition. Extraordinary. Now, a chimera can have in some part of their tissue, as I've explained before, can have the DNA profile that is different from some other part of their tissue. So it's possible that the blood of the father does not match with that of the baby, or even the chicks, because they normally use that in standard testing. So, but if they use the sperm, there is assurance that the sperm will match, because it's the sperm that donates. So the DNA, is possible that the DNA of the sperm does not match with some other part of the body. Do you understand? So it's not that this does not in any way make DNA unreliable. In fact, it only gives room, if there is a credible evidence of chimerism, it only gives room for further and advanced tests. So if further testing is done, you are going to still discover the owner of the child. But for every other normal person, DNA analysis is over 99%, is accurate, and is the legal gold standard.